Hello everybody and welcome back. It's Matthew and hope you're having a good day today. And also here it's now 5:57 p.m. in the UK and I've got more weather cams, earth cams around the world as well to show you that these reflections are coming in and these lowered clouds and the darkness of the ground as well. It's just basically every day we're going to keep looking at this. So respect to you all, and let's carry on with the cams. Here is the San Francisco cam. You can see on the horizon that thickness in the sky. It's just there, 100%. You can see it, and also the orangeness from Nemesis on the right side. It's important to look at all the cams as well. Look at the darkness on the ground. This orange hue, this orange reflection is coming through. It really is coming through, and it's getting stronger every time. You saw on the Boscombe cam here in the UK, the same reflection, the same horizon. So when the Earth is tilting back and forwards, you will see this. Also, Venus is shining 5 times as bright as it should. It really is in the sky. The moon is just so bright, brighter than any time I've seen it. But no one reports it. No media reports it, or the government. They don't want you to hear about it. And I sent them videos out today of the chemtrails, small little like documentary videos, just to show you and to basically hope that others see it and know that these chemtrails are bad for us, very bad. And also they use them chemtrails to hide what's going on up there in the heavens. These huge bodies are up there and we need to basically keep tracking them. And I'm going to go to the next cam, but you can see on the ground the darkness. It's just too dark for the time of the day as well. Anyway, next cam is coming up now. This is the Laguna cam. You can see this, the beach cam. On the horizon, you've got that object, okay, that's behind them chem clouds. They're still doing it. They're still doing it, as I showed you on other cam images as well in the videos. They are still putting those chemtrails right down to the horizon. Them clouds are so low to the horizon now, because behind there, you're going to see huge objects, the reflections and other systems that are up there. The Nibiru system's up there, and we need to know now. So basically, it's just basically being persistent and looking at the cams. Here is the Reunion Tower cam. Now the thing is, you can see that orange haze behind those unnatural chem clouds. They sprayed their skies, and you can see this. And also, you can see the land. It's just dim and dark. And other people on brilliant channels have reported this as well. Jeff P is saying it's dark. Things are changing. We're all recognizing that it's getting dim now, because the sun is dimming because of the heavenly bodies are right to the side of the sun, causing the sun to cause a lot of problems now to our Earth. We're getting all these huge objects, these solar flares heading our way, and reflections are all there on the horizons and above the skies. Here is the Route 66 cam, and look at the sky. Now I've noticed these clouds on the below the chem clouds. This morning here in the UK and all through the day, we're seeing this silvery haze. And also there's a heavenly body up there. You see the sun is reflecting. Now look at the ground. You can see the ground is too dim, far too dim. And it's a situation where basically people are noticing this. And I've noticed this on this cam, and I'm going to keep an eye on this cam. And it's so important that we see this as well. Mrs. Reed and Sky Marie Hamburger. I hope you're having a good time in that restaurant. Anyway, so I'm going to go to the next cam, and everybody eyes the skies, because we're going to see what's going on as well on the next cam. Here is this cam. This is in Hawaii, and you can see that reflection. The sun's up, and you can see the reflection on the sunrise. Now the thing is, when the sun does rise, on the other side, when it's in the air, you can see this illuminating on the horizon. This white plasma. Something is coming up on the sunrise. And I've been watching this every single day to see what's going on. It's very strange. And also you're getting sort of like a tint, a reflection from the sun as well. Strange orange colour landing on the buildings and the ground. You can see that. Oh look, they've done it again with the chemtrails. On the Silver Lake Sand Dunes cam, you can see on the horizons the thickness of chems. I mean, the skies, the chems are right down to the horizon, right low now. If you look in the middle, you can see the reflection there, the pink reflection. And they actually move. because we are getting some serious solar flares heading onto our Earth now. The binary twin is close to our sun. As I said before, it's all just started now, and this is proof that this situation is happening now, 100%. You can see that pink haze behind those grey chems. It's very strange as well, and I've noticed on this cam, you know, when the tide comes in and out, well, it's not been coming in so much, so I'm going to keep an eye on this. It's very dry. Here is a recent cam, and also you can see this darkness and this orange reflection behind those chems. Now please believe me now, this is so true that they are not natural clouds. These are sprayed chems that have been sprayed in the sky like an aerosol on the back of an old Boeing plane. They use the old planes in that, and they put all these tankers in them. And basically they're tuned to spray the skies. The thing is though, they're poisoning us. They're very poisonous, these clouds. They don't care. They really don't care, because they don't want to lose the war of the banking system. They really don't. It's so important as well to notice that our skies have changed, and also these the sun's activity is just absolutely in a situation where we are in big trouble, really big trouble. Here's another cam as well. Okay, 9th of January 2017 at 1:11 p.m. And also you can see where these chemtrails are basically there on the horizon. They're just spraying our skies all the time, and the darkness. Look at the yellow and the reflection, the dark reflection of the binary twin is closing in on our sun. It's so happening now, right up there in the skies, and they just don't want us to see anything. They don't want us to see a single thing, and we just know. We know that what's going on behind them. They can't pull the wool over our eyes. But sadly, there's many people that are believe in everything, the government and what's on the telly. They believe everything. We just want to open their eyes. Just slightly open their eyes and gaze up in the skies. So if you're new to the channel and you're watching the channel, please do that. Look outside and look up into the skies, and you will see that our sun is being sprayed every single day with these chems. And they're poisoning us as well. And I want to expose the government, because it's got to be exposed. It really has. And also respect all the subscribers watching, because they are wide awake with watching what's going on. It's going to be found around every corner, and memories come from far and wide to make the kind of memories that bring them closer together, because here the magic is in. Sorry about that. That was an advert that basically just part of the cams. That's what happens. They put adverts up on the Earth cams all over the place now. Different cams, they put adverts up. So anyway, back to this cam here. This is a Lake Michigan cam. You can see again how dark it is, and also that blanket of chem clouds. And on the horizon, you see the redness, the reflections and everything that's moving across behind those chem clouds. It really is here now, 100%. The skies have changed. They've sprayed the skies. Our natural clouds have gone. It's finished. Our natural clouds have gone. 100%. They have definitely disappeared. And now all we're seeing now is chems in the skies. Still people are doing their day-to-day activities, which I respect. At the end of the day, if they see what's going on, they just don't want to know. They just want to get on with their lives, and that's fair play. Here's another cam. This is a beach cam, and that's in the USA as well, and the timestamp is the 9th, also at 1:15 p.m. And again, you can see this reflection. Okay, this cam is in high definition. And the sun is at the top there, but you can see that plasma from Nemesis on the horizon. This is what they're trying to hide every single day. Our atmosphere is being pelted by these solar flares. But luckily we can see no chems, but we can still see the pink skies, reflections. And I'm going to zoom into this sky, and you can see the pinkness up there. And you can see also on the land it's very dark. The beach, it's dimmed, it's dark. It's too dark for that time of the day, because we've got that huge object in front of the sun called the simulator. I don't know what NASA calls it, but we call it the simulator. And it's up there, and they think they are protecting us and also trying to stop mass panic and fear, which is going to happen. One day it's going to all fall apart. It really is. And I'm prepared, and I hope, and also the subscribers are prepared as well, because we all a team. We are all a community and a team, and we're keeping our eyes up to the skies every single day. We can see it. We can see it. The proof is out there that the skies have changed and the sun is being chemmed every single day. And I basically put my hand on my heart to basically shout out to all of you to say respect to you all, because we know that something's happening now. I'm going to zoom on this cam on the horizon. You will see the reflections, the red reflections on the sky. This is zoomed in, okay, of the sky. Now you can see the blue sky, but you can see them blotches. Look at the blotches moving around on the screen. Now I can see them on this screen, and I'm hoping you can see these purple blotches, these red-pink reflections from solar flares, and also the system, the Nibiru system as well. There's also different colours that are moving around up there, and that's where our atmosphere is fighting the solar flares right now. They are pounding our atmosphere, and it's only when a huge one comes and also cuts out the power grid, cuts everything out. We can't drive our cars anymore, and we have to fend for ourselves. We really have to fend for ourselves. It's a time now. The times are changing, because basically 4 years ago, 3 years ago, this wasn't happening. We were just seeing nice blue skies. And all across the UK now, they are pulling this sheet of chemtrails across our horizons. It really is happening. I went down to Grimsby Beach in Cleethorpes here in the UK, and the skies have been chemtrailed. They chemtrailed everywhere, right from the horizons. You can see the pink and purple blotches hitting behind the chems. I even spoke to somebody who was walking past with their dog, and I said, can you notice these pink purple blotches behind the chem clouds, behind the clouds? And the kind lady turned around and said, yes, she can see reflections, like burning looking reflections, orange reflections, and she was quite shocked, but she hadn't seen it before. So anyway, it's just making other people's eyes open and getting people to, if you can, any subscriber, if you're out one day walking on the beach, wherever, and just if you see someone, just don't be worried about it. Just go up to them and say, can you see this? Can you see what's happening? And to be honest with you, at the end of the day, they'd be shocked, and they actually appreciate that you told them. As I've done before, some months back, I went to a petrol station. And I basically told the guy at the cashier, and he come out and noticed the chem planes, and he was shocked. Never seen them before. So it's just amazing how many people just don't look up. It really does. And I'm hoping that many people do look up now. It's so serious now. We really need to look up at this. As you can see on the screen, the pink reflections. As I said on the other cam, these pink reflections are absolutely everywhere. Now many people just look at this and think, oh, it's all normal, everything's fine. But you've got to look into it. So I look into the picture and noticing that maybe everything looks fine, but it doesn't. Because you can see that yellowness on the ground as well, and then pink reflections behind those thick chem clouds. They really are thick, and you can see that pink reflection moving around on them clouds. The cameras are in high definition. These are expensive cameras, and I have seen these cameras before, and those reflections weren't there at all. They were just normal looking skies with the sun that was bright. But not now. There is something huge going on in space, and I'm going to find out. So I really am. And other people and subscribers and other channels, they're all going to find out too, because we're heading for a situation. We really are. And it's basically the ones that basically are being trolled as well. The most, I believe, are coming to the getting so close to the truth now. We really are getting close to the truth now. Because I respect a lot of people on the channels, I really do, and I send all my respect out to you. And all subscribers as well, I respect you, because we all know there is something wrong with our skies. There really is. And it's getting to a point now where I'm just basically keeping my eyes to these cams as well. It's so important. And also in the summertime, I'm going to go down to Bournemouth in the UK. For a holiday, and basically I've got a caravan, and basically I'll take my car, and I basically I'll take my camcorder down to the horizons, the beaches, and I basically video the horizons to see, and I picked up some amazing footage of these burnt hydrogen clouds and the redness from Nemesis and Nibiru. They show themselves through the clouds, but they use these controllable clouds. These clouds are being controlled by HAARP, I am telling you now. And Jesse Ventura done a video about this, about these HAARP clouds and all this weapon objects that have been messing with our atmosphere for many years now. They really have. And we are just, the public's just kept in the dark with this all the time. We need to get this out. We really do. Because every day I look out to the skies, and today it was just red. The skies were red. The horizon was red. And it's so strange, like the other video as well. Last weekend, it was strange how the sun was showing and then it disappeared through them chemtrails. Very, very bizarre. It really is. There's some strange things going up there in the skies. And I just want everybody to know that we are in some crazy times. We've got some crazy times coming. Here is another beach cam. And basically you can see this. Now, to many people, as I said before, it just looks normal, doesn't it? It really does just look normal to many people. You can see the reflections on the horizon. Okay? It's so important to see that. And also the dimness. It's very dim and yellow. It really is. So there's the truth. The vision is there. You can see how dark it is. Very, very dark. This is the St. Louis County cam. And you can see as well how dark it is on the land. It really is getting dark. One side is bright, and then you've got the right side of the sun that's dark because you've got Nemesis there. It's there. 100% it's there. They're using cloaking devices up there as well, so we can't see it. But we can't be fooled by these people, because these people will cover the wall right to the end, right till they run underground and they leave us up here. And it's basically a time to understand that these situations are real. I mean, look at these people down below. It's just too dark. Here we are again at the St. Louis cam, and you can see again this unnatural reflection, this yellowness. Everything is yellow and darkened. It's 12:29 p.m. Something is going on up there and behind that simulator. Something is going up there. And it's big. It really is. And all you need to do is just look at the reflections on the ground to know that the dimming situation is happening now. Everything is darkening and dimming. You can see it. And these chem clouds are throwing up there in the bigger cities, so people, the banking system, won't look up and think, what's going on? They just seem to think that it's just cloudy. It really a situation. The clouds are in a different situation, because at the end of the day, okay, clouds should be just right at the top above of us. Okay, not being sheeted right down to the horizon. It's a dead giveaway. It really is a dead giveaway that something is going on. They are covering the whole sky. It's like we're in a massive tent. Okay, these clouds are covering. It's like you know what I mean? It's just basically covering us, shielding us. They are thinking that the chem clouds are shielding us. The only thing is though, the chem clouds drop out of the sky. And the molecules and basically the ingredients of the chemtrails are basically, we're breathing it in. We're breathing it in. It's affecting our brains. It's affecting our heads, our health, our skin, our bodies, our digestive system. There's chems in everything, in all types of food, in the water, the fluoride. It's rat poison. I don't trust I don't trust tap water anymore. I really don't. I use a mineral water. It's called Saskia mineral water. It's only like 25p a bottle, and it's good. It's basically from the mountains up in Scotland, and it's really fresh. And it's important that we drink fresh water, because it will help you clear your system. It really will, because tap water, it's no good. It really isn't any good. The thing is, it's okay probably to use to wash up and clean things and that, but don't drink it. It's so important, because it's going to harm you, because it's all in the foods and also the water. The thing is, so basically, there is certain foods that you can eat and stuff, and I think you have to Google that to see which is the best. But they are basically, all these particles are landing on the land, and it's so important that we know this. It really is. And also going back to that dimness as well. I mean, look at the cam. You can see how dark it is for the time. Here in the Notre Dame cam, you can see right on the horizon in the middle there, you can see that red object trying to burn through those chem clouds. I believe that to be Nemesis. I know it's faint on the chem. You can't really see it properly, but you can just see it there. You can see the sun reflection to the right, and also you can see the binary twin reflection just on the horizon there, trying to get through. Also, I need to, some nights, if I get up dead early in the morning, I can catch the horizons as well on these cams, so I'll be doing that shortly as well. Here on the Boston cam, you can see the orange reflection there on the right hand side, and also the sun above. And there, the time is 1:37 p.m. And again, it's just far too dark. It really is. I always say this, and I can see, and I saw today at 1:30, here in the UK was the same. It was just too dark. Now the thing is, it was strange. The sun actually came out for 32 minutes, and it was still dark. The sun was looking very bright and yellow, but it was a strange yellowness. It's like a yellow that you see on just a yellow you see on the Bart Simpson or something. You know, that yellowness. It's not the same sun. It really isn't the same sun color anymore. And basically, we're seeing this, but the thing is, it's still dark. So when the sun comes out, it's still dark. So it's not the clouds or the chemtrails that are causing the darkness. It's the binary twin, Nemesis, that's there with the sun now. And I need to stress this out. I really do. I need to get this out to tell you. The sun is like a cartoon. It's not like our natural brightness anymore. It's just a hazy, dull yellow. And it's darkening every day. It's getting a little bit weaker by the day. We really need to prepare for this because this is a real situation. Here is the Coney Island cam. You can see on the horizon the reflection from Nemesis. And look at the sun as well that's up in the air. So the reflection from the sun is above to the left, and you can see the reflection from Nemesis. It's there. Look at the chemtrails. Look how they're falling out the sky. They spray our skies every day. This cam shows that the weather is cold. You can see the snow on the buildings and stuff. But the thing is though, they can't hide the binary twin. They can't hide Nemesis. The reflections are there, 100%. They're there. Because if you see the sun up through the day, you will see a gap of blue skies or grey haze, and then you will see another colour. The orange colour on the horizon is the binary twin. It's there, and I have looked into this and I've studied it. Other people have told me this as well in the past, and also there's some documentaries about it as well, that this is a real situation. Our skies are changing 100%, and it's just monitoring our skies every single day. Because when those chem clouds lift, as you can see on this video, this cam image in high definition, when this situation, these chemtrails move, you're going to see it. You're going to see the red star, and that is it. That is it. We've completed our work, because at the end of the day, you're going to see it. And then things are going to change rapidly. Because I believe that we're in end times now. We really are. Because you can see that reflection right on the horizon now. Here is the Statue of Liberty cams. Look how dark it is as well in the horizon. The horizon is the binary twin. The brown dwarf star is in our inner solar system now. It's heading our way. The skies are also lighting up at 5 o'clock and then dimming again. I've seen this today again. I saw this before Christmas, December. I saw the skies darkening and also brightening up. Pink reflections and clouds. We have got our binary twin. It's in our inner solar system now, and the government still want us to keep our eyes down. Here is a current photo of today. You've got the timestamp 1:43 p.m. And the darkness says it all. Look on the horizon, you've got those chemclouds, the sheep going right down on the horizon. They're spraying our skies every day. It's too dark. This image should be light. Can you see the pinkness on the horizon behind the mole cam? You can just see there, and the chem clouds on the right hand side. They're trying to hide that big, huge red lens situation. You can see everything on the horizon. And I hope that we can use this cam as well. I hope we can make the lens on the cam to move up and down and left and right, because I know that most of the cams do move around. They rotate and they move left and right, and it's so important that we can see this. But it just really frustrates me, because you can see that huge reflection on the clouds. That red clouding. Behind those chems, you've got that object up there. It's so important to see this. Here also, earlier on this cam, you can see those chemtrails that are burning away. The hydrogen is burning off the clouds, and that pink and red reflection from the binary twin and Nibiru. They're up there, and also the sun is also burning it. Once the sun gets so hot, it will burn all the clouds. It'll burn the chemtrails away as well. Then that's it. We will see the heavenly bodies. We will see those huge celestial objects that are up there. And that will be it, because the planes won't be able to go up there and spray the skies. It'll be too hot, too dangerous. It will really be too dangerous unless the government will force them up there. And that is so unfair, because I believe government can be like that. The weather is getting erratic over there in Miami. You can see also on the skyline that yellow reflection and the chem clouds that are basically failing, and also the darkness on the sky. It's 1:52 p.m. and there's people walking around on the beach, and you can see that it's getting dark. The thing is, though, we're going to keep an eye on this cam every day. Here's the other side of the Miami Beach cam, and basically that side as well basically is where the binary twin is. If you look in the right hand side a little bit to the left, you will see objects behind those chems. And also again, you can see how dark it is. Now the thing is, some cams we're not going to notice it, because I'm doing this every day, and I'm going to come across cams that we're not going to notice anything, because it's unfair that government are basically pulling the wall right down the horizons. And at the moment we're picking up a lot of this, aren't we, of this, these chems that are being dragged right down to the horizons. And there's lots of cams out there in the world now that are showing the same thing. They're covering our skies. But it's the few. It's called being persistent, and it's the few cams that we're going to pick up and see it. We really are. So what I'm going to do is tomorrow I'm going to look at other cams around the world and see if I can pick up the horizons again, hopefully. I really want to catch Nemesis right in the act. I want to catch the chemtrails in the act as well and show the world. Because I believe that these government and other organisations are watching us. They're watching the channels closely. And what they're doing is basically they're just covering the skies. They really are. They're covering our skies. They do switch off the cams as well. There's about 24 cams that have been turned off while I've been looking around at the different cams. Some of them have been turned off for months, some 3 or 4 days. The Mexico cams, they white screen the images as well. But the thing is, though, they can't hide it anymore, because if you look carefully in the middle of the screen on the horizon, you can see a celestial round object that's reflecting through those chems. You can see it. Anyway, so I'm going to go now. Thank you for watching the footage, and I'll do a much longer video on the cams. I'm going to go to different cams as well, on different web pages, and also I will do a video of the sun again. I did do a video the other night, but for some reason the images on the video were small. They basically they were I don't know what happened there, but I've adjusted the screen. I think the resolution was low, so I adjusted the screen, so next time we can get them images bigger. And we'll have up-to-date images of the sun, the solar flare activity, the SOHO cams. It's so important. Because I believe that just basically showing you these videos and working hard and getting the footage out there as well is so important to get the truth out there. Anyway, so always look on the horizons. I noticed that the clouds are above and they basically darken parts of the beach, but that yellowness from the sun isn't going away. It's the same colour, 100%. and also them objects on the sun. It's a huge giveaway. And also on the horizons, it's just blatantly there. They're dragging those chems right down the horizons. Anyway, so eyes to the skies. Take care. Have a great evening, and I'll be back again tomorrow with more footage on the cams. And that's hopefully catch some more interesting images of the horizons and the redness as well, because on the last video on Sunday, it was very interesting. That Sunday last week was interesting on one of the videos of showing you them red skies. We are getting some serious red skies here in the UK every day. So eyes to the skies and respect from Matt Rogers. You can see on the ground the darkness. It's just too dark for the time of the day as well. Anyway, next cam is coming up now. This is the Laguna cam. You can see this, the beach cam. On the horizon, you've got that object, okay, that's behind them chemclouds. They're still doing it. They're still doing it. As I showed you on other cam images as well in the videos, they are still putting those chemtrails right down to the horizon. Them clouds are so low to the horizon now, because behind there, you're going to see huge objects. The reflection, bright as it should. It really is in the sky. The moon is just so bright. Brighter than any time I've seen it, but no one reports it. No media reports it, or the government. They don't want you to hear about it. And I sent them videos out today of the chemtrails, small little like documentary videos, just to show you and to basically hope that others see it and know that these chemtrails are bad for us, very bad. And also they use them chemtrails to hide what's going on up there in the heavens. These huge bodies are up there, and we need to basically keep tracking them. And I'm going to go to the next cam, but hello everybody and welcome back. It's Matthew, and I hope you're having a good day today. And also here, it's now 5:57 PM in the UK, and I've got more weather cams, earth cams around the world as well, to show you that these reflections are coming in, and these lowered clouds and the darkness of the ground as well. It's just basically every day we're going to keep looking at this. So respect to you all. And that's carry on with the cams. Here is the San Francisco cam. You can see on the horizon that thickness in the sky. It's just there, 100%. You can see it, and also the orangeness from Nemesis on the right side. It's important to look at all the cams as well. Look at the darkness on the ground. This orange hue, this orange reflection is coming through. It really is coming through, and it's getting stronger every time. You saw on the Boscombe cam here in the UK. The same reflection, the same horizon. So when the Earth is tilting back and forwards, you will see this. Also, Venus is shining 5 times as